wrestling fans, thanks for clicking on the dreaded D-Rose report. According to the IMDb, that's the movie database, several independent wrestlers are credited for doing motion capture work for the WWE superstars in the new SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 video game. And here's a little bit of the listings. They kind of sound a little familiar. Aaron Aguilera filled in for The Undertaker and Big Show on moves and things. Paul London filled in for Evan Bourne and Kofi Kingston. Austin Aries filled in for Santino Marella, Chris Jericho and Evan Bourne. And Claudio Castagnoli filled in for Edge and Jack Swagger. Several stuntmen, by the way, are credited with doing motion capture work for other people like Christian and Vince McMahon, Cody Rhodes, and others. Just thought I'd let you know. Alright, first ever Over the Limits pay-per-view this year did around 198,000 total buys worldwide, with 115,000 being in North America only. And this is down from 2009's Judgment Day pay-per-view, which did about 228,000 buys, so we may not see another Over the Limit pay-per-view. They'll either do that or change the name back to Judgment Day or make up another one. Several WWE superstars had travel issues at the airport trying to get to last night's SmackDown taping. Didn't say why. WWE officials are currently very high on the Diva Champion Alicia Fox. Members of Nexus and rookies, and the rookies from Nexus Season 2 are currently scheduled for WWE's SummerSlam pay-per-view. Here are some other details on the ECW storyline in TNA. It's coming out on Monday and Tuesday's Impact taping. We'll see it maybe tomorrow night. Don't tape it. Here's what's going to go on. If you don't want to hear it, just read my lips, turn the sound off or something. You may get it wrong anyway, but anyway, the ECW side consists of Mick Foley, Rob Van Dam, Tommy Dreamer, Raven, Stevie Richards, Rhino, Brother Devon, Simon Diamond, and Al Snow. Diamond's currently a TNA agent in the back, as Al Snow is too, who joined ECW side. The idea is that TNA agents are jumping to the ECW side. We know that Brother Ray is on the TNA side. Other ECW names are expected to be coming soon. Abyss seems to be on the TNA side, but keeps referring to they and them. Could be TNA he's talking about. I don't know. Dixie Carter is involved in the angle and will appear on TV for the next 2 weeks at least. Dixie cuts promos that she's inviting the ECW guys to TNA, which is just, I think it's just wonderful. Tommy Dreamer, by the way, cuts a promo with Dixie on next week's show to set up the angle for the Hard Justice. Dreamer puts over the old ECW and says WWE's One Night Stand in 2005 was supposed to be closure, but Vince McMahon had to bring back ECW and run it. Dreamer said that he knows now that TNA is the place to be. Dreamer, who was crying during the segment, asked Dixie to give someone one last night, and she agreed, but only if ECW guys have full control of the pay-per-view. Dreamer says originally ECW, how they should and should not, do, not the Vince McMahon way. Hard Justice is going to be something, he said, similar to One Night Stand pay-per-view in 2005 with involved gimmick matches. I feel like I'm short today. Just this. Now I feel taller. I guess I could have moved the chair up or down. Dark match after last night's SmackDown taping saw Rey Mysterio defeat Jack Swagger in a steel cage match. Dark match before NXT taping saw Alberto Del Rio defeat a local wrestler. Somebody walked in off the street and he beat the crap out of him. Apparently, Mexican wrestler Psychosis 2, not the former WCW star, will be getting a tryout with WWE when the company tours Texas later this month. Melina is scheduled to return to the ring at tonight's FCW show in Florida. She wrote the following on her Twitter. This tweet is about my day at FCW. Thanks, everyone thinks I'm wrestling right now. And it says I have to do some wrestling style therapy to see what I can actually do and if it's safe for me to do what I do. WWE doctor still need to talk to my doctor in LA and then get back with a few FCW therapists. I admit certain moves scare me. I'm not sure if it feels, you know, how it's going to feel, whether it's going to be good or bad, normal, or is it all in my head? We just have to wait and see. We'll keep you posted each day. As noted before, by the way, Scott Hall's recently been admitted to the hospital for double pneumonia. Scott actually had falling out with some of the close friends of his family, close friends anyway, because he refused to go to the hospital at first, and he started feeling bad, and then they asked him to go. Hall finally did a radio show interview with Sean Waltman a few weeks back and started crying on the air when he was talking about his health. And Hall also said he suffered from psychological disorder. Some friends of Hall says he's been at his worst lately. Duh. TNA has contacted some Ring of Honor stars, by the way, to work some Impact Dark matches next week. Although Tommy Dreamer has told co-workers that he's not working TNA creative side, he has been working closely with Vince Russo on a new ECW angle. Dreamer and Brother Ray's been doing some agent work, led wrestlers through a walkthrough session of ECW angle on Monday night. And from what I heard too from people that seen the taping, rather was there live at the taping, that they did a good angle. I mean, he was even better than the NXT deal that Vince had go on WWE. Former ECW personality, also, remember old Bill Alfonso, a little skinny sucker, got cracked in the head with a tray from Francine? He was backstage at last night's TNA taping also, but didn't appear on camera, which is all right with me. I'd rather see Francine. TMA's reporting, TMZ is reporting that the assault charges against Ric Flair's wife, Jacqueline Beams Flair, were dismissed yesterday in Charlotte, North Carolina. These charges came from the incident back in February where her daughter called the police saying her mother was being assaulted by the Nature Boy. Rick refused to testify against his wife, so the district attorney didn't have any other evidence to continue the case, so he dropped it. The book that Booker T is currently working on about his life before wrestling. Booker T discussed growing up in the streets of Houston, going to jail for robbing a Wendy's, and eventually turning his life around. And now he's back to robbing and stealing and looting. No, he's not. There is some concern with TNA that Tommy Dreamer suffered a torn MCL during the big angle at the end of Monday night's TNA taping. It was said that the angle was ending and Dreamer was knocked off the stage by Brother Ray as Ray was running towards his brother Devon. Well, it's bad to get injured already. Dreamer appeared at last night's taping, but said was to be limping. I was limping today too and didn't get knocked down. But WWE might have, or might not have, the future guest host confirmed for Monday Night Raw. But according to the article on the company's official website, the idea has not been scrapped. So they just haven't mentioned anybody yet. Nobody maybe not want to do it no more. The leading wrestling promotion, in fact, claims that popular celebrities are expected to enter the mix in the coming weeks. From comedians to politicians to musical performers to professional athletes, Monday Night Raw's guest hosts are some of the past and present finest entertainers. They're blowing their own horn. Dark match before Raw saw the NXT rookies go at it as Cavill, and he defeated Alex Riley, who cut a heel promo before the match. Matches taped before Raw tonight's Superstar includes Yoshi Tatsu taking on Chris Jericho, and the Bella Twins taking on Jillian and Maurice. I got about 30 seconds. Where else have I got here? Jim Ross said on his Twitter, well, at the gym I got a message about my voice being removed from Raw's opening show. He said, if it matters, that's news to me, but it's been nice to have been informed. Oh well. Hey, thanks for clicking. Check out tomorrow, and I'll have some more crap to tell you. I gotta go.